Hi, after days. So, how are you? I'm happy today. They see, I am not able to speak properly now. It's been weeks that I didn't post anything. I didn't practice English much, and but I have a lot to say. Let me tell you that I have a lot to say. Currently, I was watching a series called Manifest. It just came on my feed on Instagram, and I was just scrolling, and I just scrolled. I didn't. I just watched a scene of it. I liked it, and I just scrolled. I have scrolled 6, 7 of reels, and then I scrolled back which scene I've just seen, and in their caption it was written the name of the series. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it. I searched it on Netflix and I got that, and I started watching it. Guess what? it was it was telling about coincidences, basically, which we call coincidences, but some things happens for a reason. And sometimes can I tell you the okay, I can tell you this much. There is no what it is called what it is called when we break that surprise. I, okay, I'm losing this word. Spoiler. I won't give you a spoiler, just give you the um uh give you the trailer. I mean, you will get to know what the series is about, and you'll get the gist what I'm about to talk. So there were people who went on a plane, and some of their family members went on another plane. The plane before that flew from there, from Jamaica to, I think, New York. And I don't know, it was the space issue or the tickets issue. Some issue was there, and some of their family members have to go first, and they board that flight. And after that they board a flight called Manifest, in which they go, and something happened. Some turbulence happens, and when they landed, everybody just police and everybody was there, and people are asking what happened, and they told them that tell them that uh, it's been 5.5 months that this plane was disappeared, and we just seen it after 5.5 years. People, those people who just landed from that airplane, for them there was no time. It was like turbulence for just 2, 3 minutes, and they, after that, they landed. That's that. But after that they got to know that it's been 5.5 years that has passed. They, some of them get to meet their family members. Some of that them have lost their family members in those 5.5 years, and some family members have their own life. Like if somebody else's wife is gone, has boarded the previous flight, and she was 5.5 years before she was living there 5.5 years before, and she had her husband, or she has a relationship with somebody. So there was kind of a weird changes, not coincidences, some weird changes or some changes in general which happens over time. If you don't see your loved one for 5.5 years, you try to move on in your life. So basically that happens. So I think when I started watching this, I was like, okay, why did it came to my feed? And I just scrolled back, and you started seeing that something might be going into your head. Something must have clicked that you gone back to that thing. And after that, what happens, when they were kept those people who were on that flight, they were kept there in refugee camps, so that people can check if these people are. And I mean, for 5.5 years there was nobody, and suddenly they came. Are they frauds, or some scam is happening? What is it? So for 1 to 3 days, they live in some camps. So when they go back to their homes, those who can, they went to their home, and after just roaming around in the cities and coping up with the changes, seeing what is happening around us, what has have happened in 5.5 years, and how is it possible, all of those things, thinking and roaming around in the cities, on roads. Some people hear voices in their head, or maybe what they used to call it, calling. They had a calling. So whenever they had a calling, that firstly, there's a girl who had a calling of free them, free whom. There were two dogs. She was passing nearby them, and they seem like if they open up the gates for them, they will bite her. But I think she got scared, and she went. But again, the next day she was passing by that road, same road, and again she heard that calling, save them, save them. So she was like, who to save? So she open up, and dogs go out, but still she kept hearing these voices. And then she find out that there were two girls who were kidnapped by a person inside of that building, where the dogs were outside of that building. So mainly she has to save those two ladies, or one was child and one was a lady. So yeah, mainly I won't tell you much what happened next, but yeah. So after that, I thought calling happens with us also. I think yesterday what happened, one of my parcel came, and when he gave me that parcel, I just, usually what I do, I usually read it, sometimes not, but this time I don't know what happened. I just felt that I should read once, but I didn't read. It's okay, every time it's mine only. Why should I read it? So I gave him OTP and I went back, and suddenly he called my name. I was like, why is calling? Maybe there is another parcel of mine. I go checked on him what happened, and he said, check the name, is it yours? I said, no, it is Ramesh, or I don't know what the name was, but something like that. So I was like, okay, you know some things beforehand, but we just do not try to accept that our intuition can be right. It happens many times when we actually see into it. Right now, what just happened, what made me made this video, oh god, what I tell you, I was thinking about something about my schedule. What should I do? The things I was writing, one of those things, I have been not doing anything in all of those which I was writing, but they was just, I have just written them, and they are kept there. I think this is the paper, but I was not doing anything what I have written. So I was watching that series only. I don't know what came into my mind. I just stopped that. I opened up YouTube. Guess what? The video flashed in front of me. it was in my recommendations. How come it was in my recommendations? I wasn't even searching about that topic only. Oh my god, I was just like, oh god, what just happened? And guess what? I was thinking that I will start doing everything from tomorrow. So I was just made up my mind. I will wake up early and do this, and do this also. When I saw that video, he was saying the same thing. He said he was talking about some video that I used to post it online, and I will not do. He was doing some online classes, so I won't do online classes, and I will post. I will only do offline classes. That. And then he said, so from tomorrow, you start to see my all other videos. You will start seeing my all other videos. I'll post one by one. It's not like he hasn't posted yet, but in that video he said, start from tomorrow. I was like, okay, I've already decided it. So yeah, it happens. I think some things are not just mere coincidence. There must be something else. So Manifest, I didn't watch a whole of the series. I think you should not, even if you're watching, you should only watch season 1 or the season 2 maybe, but don't watch after that. It may change your the thinking about the things for what reason it comes to me. I think in one episode it was clear, but I knew I shouldn't have to watch second, third, fourth, fifth and other episodes, but I was just watching them and they didn't lead me to anything actually. So I got to know that I knew that also, that I should not watch other ones. There's nothing going to happen after watching those, but I still watched. Yeah, there might be other examples also, but these ones are just recent ones. I mean, in 2-3 days these things has happened. Let me know if you have any coincidences or intuitions. I don't like that these intuitions are that strong ones. Some psychic people have this intuition, the strong ones for helping others and all of stuff. But I think if you are not a psychic, but you still have intuitions for yourself, everybody have intuitions for themselves, I think. What do you say? I would like you to comment. Love to see what your views are. And that's that for today. I love to